Okay, here with Jamie Day after an impressive 3-0 victory over Chelmsford City. That was a very good win, that, Jay.
Yeah, obviously we knew it was going to be a tough game. I think it was helped by the sending off, but you still got to beat a decent side, and I felt we've done that. Good team performance. I think the front three worked really hard. An all-round good Saturday or Good Friday, should I say, and obviously pleased to get the win.
Yeah, let's look at the sending off. Firstly, what were your thoughts on it?
Well, I think it's one of them tackles that probably 5-10 years ago would have been a good tackle. The game's changed now, and if you're going to tackle like that, unfortunately you're going to get sent off. So we've had players that have been sent off for that type of tackle, so unfortunately I think it was the right decision.
As you say, it did have an effect on the game, but let's look at it as a positive. Sometimes it's harder to play against 10 men than it is 11, so that must be positive.
I felt that we kept on the front foot. I thought first half we was in control, and was disappointed that we didn't take 2 or 3 other chances that we had just to sort of go in half time with a better lead. And then after half time I thought they had a little spell for 10-15 minutes, and Motty's pulled off a great save at 1-0, and they're the little things that we've got to try and stamp out, not let teams back into it. And then I felt we got good back on the game again and thoroughly deserved the win.
Best form of defence is attack. Ross Lafayette broke up the play, played it into Jake Reed, 1-0, lovely goal.
Yeah, exactly. We've got some good forward players here, and our goal scoring record speaks for itself. We scored a lot of goals, so we know if we give people the right opportunity and people work hard to get the ball back, then we're going to score.
Do you think it was important to go in 1-0 at half time? As you say, they did have a period just before half time.
Yeah, I think for us it was important that we got a goal and kept it and tried to extend it if we could, but we didn't. But obviously you're pleased to go in at half time 1-0, and then it's down to us to keep that in the second half. Yeah,
second half, then we go and get the second great play from Clarkey into Lafayette, and then Reed's got his second.
Yeah, again, we've worked extremely hard to get the ball back from Clarkey. Good little pass into Roscoe, and Roscoe's just hit a nice little clip into the box, and Reed has done well to get his head in and direct it the opposite way. So I'm pleased for him, 2 goals, and I think his all-out performance was good today.
As you say, I think our harassing was really good, and I think that was capped in the third goal as well, with Keenan closing down the keeper and tucking it away.
Well, that's more at our best, when we're working hard and we're getting on top of teams and we're closing them down. We're good enough to win the ball back in certain areas and capitalise on it, and when we do that, we're the best team in the league. When we don't, we come unstuck. So today was one of them days where we got on top of it, and obviously pleased.
Nice to get a clean sheet as well?
Yeah, always nice to get a clean sheet. It just keeps momentum going for the back four. They want to get as many clean sheets as they can, and obviously scoring 3 goals today was good, but we've got to take that into Monday now. We can't get sloppy, we've got to go there, a tough place, and try and get another win.
Jack Oberstella went off injured today. Firstly, how is he?
Yeah, I just think he's got a bit of black eye. I think his eye was swollen, he couldn't really see out of it too well, so hopefully it goes down. He's got a couple of days to get the bruising out of it, and hopefully he's okay for Monday.
Jay Gallagher switched to left back. He had a really good game there.
Yeah, Jake's versatile, he can play anywhere. You know what you're going to get with Jake, and again stepped in and done a first class job.
Another comment as well, Fraser Franks, a little bit of criticism coming from first when he went to right back. Today I thought he was excellent.
Yeah, hopefully I know what I'm doing. So Fraser, we know he's a centre half, but I feel he's more than good enough to play right back, and I think he's shown that over the last 2 months, wherever it is. We know Faz is a top player and a top fullback. You can't replace that, but Fraser's more than good enough to step in.
Little word on Curtis Guthrie, he was so unlucky not to score.
Yeah, normally in training he'd probably go around the keeper. He just, at the minute he hasn't scored, and it doesn't really matter as long as he contributes something else to the team. But obviously he'll be pleased when he does.
Not sure if you knew this, but according to the statisticians via Wikipedia, that was your 200th appearance for Welling today.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, home team, and it's nice to play a good amount of games for the club. Hopefully I've got a few more games left, and then see if we can get to 250.
Brought in another addition to the squad this week, George Craddock from Northampton Town. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, my mate Jason Crowe's agent, who was at Northampton, and highly recommended him, said he's a decent young player that just needs to be given a chance, and we're a type of club that does that, and George has got a nice left foot. He's trained with us the last 2 or 3 weeks. Very good passer, can play centre mid, left mid or left back, so no doubt he might be needed on Monday if Obo's not fit.
Crowd was over 1,000 today, and it was nice to see.
Very good, and like I said, we need that final little push. We've got 2 more home games. Hopefully we can get decent crowds again, and like I say, the away support's excellent. We've got to keep that going on Monday, and hopefully just see the boys over the line.
Yourself and a few of the players visited Queen Elizabeth Hospital today. Nice to see.
Yeah, I think as a local club we need to get out and put their name forward. And like I say, there's young kids that are in a poor position and not feeling very well, and I think that we need to do our little bit for the community, and hopefully that comes back on the club.
Some more good news for the club. Pure Bar and Nightclub are agreed to sponsor for next season.
Laney will be pleased.
Certainly will. Good for next year.
Yeah, obviously, it's a local nightclub, like you say. We want to keep things in-house and local to local community and businesses, so obviously pleased to have them on board, and hopefully we can be in the league above.
Quick update on injuries. Anyone coming back soon?
Joe Healy trained on Wednesday. I don't think he'll be ready for Monday. Faz have done a little jog today, so you never know with Faz. Hopefully we can get him back for the end of the season, but probably being optimistic with that. Obviously Louis Cumbers is out, and I think that's it.
Any chance of Joe featuring against Salisbury?
It depends, how he trains in the week. He trained, like I say, Wednesday, and he wasn't great. So if we can get some rain out of him on Monday and get a full session Wednesday with Cesc and myself being suspended, then obviously we probably need a little bit of creativity. And if he's fit, then we'll give him some game time.
And lastly, Eastbourne on Monday. Another tough game, as you say.
Very tough. They were there today watching, so they'll pick out the points where probably we need to improve on. It's a difficult place to go. It's normally windy, and they're scrapping a little bit to get out of a relegation fight. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But if we show the same levels we did today, hopefully we can get something from the game.
Thanks for your time, Jay. Thank you.